आपको सब मेरे नमस्ते। ये जो कोविड को जो समय चल रहा है, ये भी एक हम लोग का सामने आया है, एक नया तरीके से जो ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शन ऑफ वेरियस थिंग्स लाइक एजुकेशन, ट्रेड एंड कॉमर्स, हेल्थ एंड ऐसे तरह बहुत कुछ. This has already scaling up the use of mobile phone. The prolonged use of mobile phone and cell phones are causing various damage to human, no doubt. But are we very much aware of it? ये बात मैंने आपको साथ मेरे जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग वो आपके सामने हम ले जाते हैं. हमारा जो स्टूडेंट, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, इस तरफ उन्हें एजुकेशन के बारे में जो मोबाइल फ़ोन यूज़ किए गए और उनको ये भी कंटिन्यू भी करना होगा. ये इसलिए कि ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन बहुत सारा तरफ हमको बहुत सुविधा भी देते हैं, एटलीस्ट फॉर द older students of the higher classes. But we must take care of prolonged use of the mobile phones. जो रेडिएशन इससे आते हैं उसको हम लोग कहते हैं RF रेडिएशन, रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी रेडिएशन. रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी मीन्स इट्स contain less energy than the ionizing radiation. Ionizing radiation, that is, those are mainly comes out from X-ray, ultraviolet ray, gamma rays, etc., which cause ionization in the cell chemicals and causes cancer definitely. RF radiation contains less energy than visible जो लाइट हमारा सामने जो लाइट है, which consists of 7 colors, उससे भी थोड़ा कम एनर्जी उसमें है. इसीलिए इसको बोलते हैं रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी. रेडियो मीन्स रेडियो वेव्स, द waves that are propagated to communicate through TV and radios. Actually, RF frequencies contains more energy than the radio waves. The question is that does it cause any harm to our body and mind? When we speak about minds, yes, the mental health is deteriorated during the prolonged use of mobiles or cell phones. Students are now very much bound to do that. Not only students, but at present, the online services of commodities, that is trade and commerce also, trade and commerce persons also are using these phones. The buyers, the producers, all are bound to use the phones for a long time during a day. Now, it is the question. It is not only the question, it is a very much, we should be aware of it. The question marks has disappears. It is sure that the mental health of the students are deteriorating fast due to the prolonged use of these cell phones. They are now has become less attentive to their studies. We know the visual media, audiovisual media creates rapid eye movements which make us tired as well as is make our brain to stop thinking rationally. The visible objects seems to appear to us as real. This is one problem. Another problem is that the long use during the study hours is unavoidable. But when the class is over, when they are not engaged in reading, the easy access to the mobile phone के उनका हाथ पड़िया है, गार्जियन ने परमिशन दे दिया, they are making wrong use of it. All the times they are busy with the mobile phones. This makes them I must say that they take this opportunity to access to those sites which is not mentally healthy for them. They are becoming addicted, which makes them at the end of the story very depressive. Depression is now a very common symptoms among the students, especially those who are teenagers. Attentiveness, loss of attentiveness, loss of, I must say that it is related with their study, is the cognitive behavior. They are now very much in difficulties with their study because their cognitive aspects they are losing. These are the one side. And again, from the physical side, radio frequency are so dangerous when used at a stretch that definitely it creates heating effect. Very close proximity to mobile phones, especially when you use it, हम लोग तो सुनते ही है कान पर लगा के, it is touching our skin, तो ये हो जाता है क्या, ये तो गर्म होता ही है, ये और radiating the radio frequency, radiated radio frequencies are causing damage to our brains. Nerve cells are irritating, and as a result, it has been observed that brain tumor are more or less common among those who are using cell phones for a long time and for long years in comparison with those who are aware of using the mobile phones for a very short time and proportionately, rationally. Although various international agencies have covered up this situation, but very definite studies are yet to get. International Agency for Research on Cancer, an American body, has classified radio frequency definitely as possibly carcinogenic to human. Possibly carcinogenic to human. Again, this remarks is valid for adults, but study on the children is very rare. So we must say, during the use of mobile phone, which is now unavoidable at present, We must be cautious. We must be rational. We must be scientific. Otherwise, we have to definitely invite different diseases, including cancer, brain cell tumors, hearing loss, and what I have already said, depression, cognitive failure, etc.